What is pretty privilege? So, in our culture and society, we hear about male privilege, white privilege, mansplaining, white splaining, man spreading, wide spreading. So, and all those things exist. I'm not saying that they don't exist, they do, but I think we don't hear enough about pretty privilege. Now, I know that as a guy and all these different things, I get a lot of privileges. I understand that and benefit from that. But attractive people, they get a lot of privileges that are maybe not being called out. Let's not pretend that Rosie O'Donnell and Gwyneth Paltrow have the exact same lifestyle, or that Louis C.K. and Ryan Gosling, that they go places and people treat them exactly the same way. And it's not popular to talk about this because we're not supposed to say that people are better looking anymore. Like, oh, everybody has their own beauty and their own objective truth, and there's no such thing as objective beauty, and it's all in the eye of the beholder. And haven't you seen the Dove Bar commercials where there's 300-pound women selling you soap and lingerie now? Don't you know about this? So, but of course, that's not really the case. I mean, there are people that get treated better than others because of the way that they look. And I think when people say, Brody, you have no idea what it is to be a woman, and guys want to sleep with you all the time, and it's so exhausting telling them all no, yeah, you're right, because guys don't ever get that. We don't get people trying to sleep with us all the time. That's true that we don't know what that's like. But at the same time, the argument of, well, you don't know what it is to be attractive and beautiful, and all these gross people want to sleep with you. That's so disgusting. Well, you don't know what it is for all those gross people that can't get anybody to want to have sex with them. It's like when somebody's really rich, they're like, oh, people are always after my money. They want me to send them money for charities and for scholarships and pay for my kids' cancer, and they're trying to bleed me dry. Yeah, that might be annoying, but would you rather be that, or would you rather be the guy who has to send you a letter to pay for their medical bills, who are going to die if they don't get any money? Would you rather be a beggar or a chooser? I mean, yeah, being attractive and turning people down like, ugh, I'm very good looking, and somebody who's gross that I don't find attractive wants to fuck me, that's disgusting. But it's still better than being the disgusting person that you don't want to sleep with. And people don't get that. That's why when you see a lot of the men that really were just like all over the Me Too thing, like Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, and this is outrageous. What do you mean that there are guys that when they ask a woman out, that the woman says no? I've never heard of such a thing. Like, they can't really fathom that universe and that world because they don't live in that world. So I personally would rather be the person that gets to be telling everybody no, and maybe they push too far, and maybe they go too far, and maybe they harass me, than the person who's kind of broke, lonely, can't get any money, has to write the Rockefellers for a grant just to send their kid to school.